on the court and seeing guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. The Milwaukee Bucks control the tap. To Adetokunbo. May 2018, Jay, the Bucks make the move to Mike Budenholzer roster that's built to win now.
And Coach Bud brings stability to a team that had a lot of question marks around the head coaching position. Jason Kidd gets let go last year. That caused some drama with him and Giannis. They hired Joe Prunty. He comes in. He tries his best. But now when you bring Coach Bud to the table, you bring offensive fluidity, and that's what this team needs.
Giannis for two. Knocks it down off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard to George. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Adetokunbo to Lopez. With a drop step. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Sizing up the defense. Wall. Nice pass to set things up. For three, his first effort off the mark. Hill across the timeline. Down two. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Leonard to Paul George. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Giannis Adetokunbo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Paul George. Oh, emphatic slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Bucks basketball. Giannis Adetokunbo. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Adetokunbo to George Hill. Adetokunbo, open look. Giannis Adetokunbo. 3 for 4. Good start.
Old school equals high percentage.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. George goes to the left side. To George. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Hill to Adetokunbo. Giannis Adetokunbo looking good. 4 for 5.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play in him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Wall to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. George, short jumper, won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Clippers have the basketball. Wall to Leonard. Here comes the screen. Leonard to Nick Batum. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That ends the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. Very even first quarter, tied at 12 to start the second, and it's underway. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard to George. And that one out of bounds off a buck. Serge Ibaka rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Marcus Morris the rebound. Into the front court, it's Wall. Right now, 12 all. To Leonard. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Paul George to Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Serge Ibaka at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. LA Clippers with the basketball. Jackson to Batum. Nothing going here on that drive. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Joe Ingles. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Nothing going here on that drive. Jackson. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Jackson. It's claimed by Milwaukee. Matthews to Allen. Joe Ingles to Matthews. Nothing going here on that drive. They love this hustle. Yes, Wesley Matthews. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Jackson with it. They trail by 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from the lane won't go. Matthews. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Wall to Nick Batum. Nicola Batum. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Holiday controls the basketball. 2-point advantage to Middleton. Scores from the post.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Kennard. To Wall. And he buries it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Matthews. From the outside, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nothing going here on that drive. There it is, John Wall. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Middleton to Matthews. Drew Holiday against the 5-time All-Star. Drew Holiday, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip. Wall into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Nice pass to get things going.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Drew Holiday is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Second to 3, got it. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. the Bucks. Earn a... Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Wall over to the right side. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Giannis with it up top. Leads 3. To Middleton. George Hill. And that one out of bounds off the buck. Leonard to Paul George. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Paul George. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Middleton to Adetokunbo. Hill to Adetokunbo. Lays it up and in.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
I got it. Let's go.
Leonard to Wall. Here comes the screen. Leonard. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Wall to Leonard. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Adetokunbo to Lopez. Gets it in the left corner. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Leonard. Now a steal by Milwaukee. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It stays with Milwaukee. Adetokunbo to Holiday. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one, count it.
Good shot.
And gets both to drop at the line. Clippers have the basketball. Here's Wall for 2. The jumper's off the mark. Giannis in control of the basketball. Up 5. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nothing going here on that drive. George to Leonard. LA with 4 to shoot. George lets it fly. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Giannis with it up top. Up by 3. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To George. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
This is basketball 1-on-1. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, LA. 1 minute remaining in the third.
Adetokunbo. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Reggie Jackson rocks the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Even to Zubac. Sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Turns and slams it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this 4th quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Jackson to Batum. Bobby Portis swats it. Giannis Adetokunbo able to recover with the block. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Holiday in possession. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. That's off the side of the rim, short. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3rd quarter comes to an end. The 4th quarter on the way. The Bucks in front. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Norman Powell. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. George Hill to Holiday. Drew Holiday. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Powell. Hill into the front court. Up by 6. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Leonard to Wall. Kawhi Leonard. Rebound taken by Portis. Hill across the timeline. His team on top by 8. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here comes the screen. John Wall. He's now 4 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
From the painted area, won't go down. Wall across the timeline. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Fine to shoot. Wall. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
John Wall is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 78% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Hits the second. One more coming.
Number 55, Nicholas Batum. Into the game for the Bucks. Number 43, Serge Ibaka.
Knocks down all 3 at the line. Bucks at the controls. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Holiday. Marcus Morris sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that slide.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Leonard to Wall. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Leonard. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Hill into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Holiday. Here's Lopez. Down low. Shot from the lane. Won't go. Into the front court comes Wall. Looking to make something happen to Marcus Morris. Batum. Screen coming. Wall to Marcus Morris. Batum. Can't get the bounce. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Ibaka. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Hill to Middleton. Doesn't get the bounce. Wall with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. To Nick Batum. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have 1 to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Subbing in for the Bucks. Number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
And he makes them both. Timeout called here by the Clippers. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds.
Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
George. Rebound pulled down by Giannis. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, the Bucks claim victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA